Hello, this is going to be a quick review and demo of the WOPET Heritage View 10 automatic pet feeder. This feeder has a 6-liter capacity, can be programmed for a max of 10 meals per day with a max meal size of 8.4 ounces. Max kibble diameter is slightly under 1/2 inch. It comes with 2 shallow stainless steel bowls. If we look at the top, they have some information on there, such as what the 3 buttons on the face of the unit do, and that's helpful because it's not super obvious. This lid doesn't have any sort of a seal. It's just a really simple lock, unlock, and then underneath there is a compartment for a desiccant bag. They do include one, and they tell you how to search for it on Amazon if you want to order more. It has a 1080p camera with night vision, and it can rotate up and down a total of 105 degrees. It comes with a USB power cord and power block, and this model also has optional battery backup. Within that same compartment is a micro SD memory card, 4 gigabytes. Next, let's take a look at how easy it is to disassemble for cleaning. At the bottom of the food hopper, you can see the auger. You can reach in and remove the auger, but it's easier if you first remove the hopper. Both parts should be cleaned regularly, so luckily it's pretty easy to disassemble. All right, so I've plugged it in. I believe that beep means it is ready to go. Keep in mind, all programming is done through the app and requires Wi-Fi connection. Pairing was straightforward and super easy. A fun thing you can do is create a profile for each of your pets. You can do this by first selecting the paw print at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to go ahead and enter one of our cats. He is a neutered gentleman. His name is Roy. And then you can add a picture, and I found the perfect one. And then you can enter the age and weight of your pet. This is probably the main reason why we got this pet feeder. One of our boys in particular.
I have what doctors call a little bit of a weight problem.
Once you've added your pets, you can jump back to that welcome screen and click on the feeder. The first thing you're probably going to notice is the video at the top. Our cats were getting introduced to the feeder while I was getting familiar with the camera. Right away, I fell in love with the camera tilt option. I love that you can look down and see if there's still food left in the bowl. The rest of the time, you can have the camera up and see what's going on in the rest of the room. Moss is over in the corner kind of giving the feeder the side eye. He's not too sure what to think, but I have a feeling he's going to come to appreciate the feeder too. The first thing you're probably going to do is set up a meal schedule. I've got 2 meals set up, a breakfast and lunch. If I click on breakfast, I can select the time, change the label, select how big the feed is. One small issue I have is that they are still displaying grams as the primary unit of measurement, even though I have pounds and ounces selected in the settings. They do at least give you approximations at the bottom to help you figure this out. And realistically, you should be experimenting with portion sizes specific to your type of kibble. So I'm going to go ahead and measure 1 portion of our kibble. There's that little guy patiently waiting. Now, I'm not too concerned with the accuracy bowl to bowl, but one was 6 grams, the other was 5, for a total of 11 grams. I'd say that's pretty close to 12 grams. What do you say, Moss? You are a goofball. All right, good job. 1 portion equals 1 complete rotation of that auger that's sitting in the bottom of the food hopper. So if you have 3 portions, it needs to rotate 3 times. Another cool feature with the camera is that it will automatically pan down with every feeding, and the camera will continue to record as long as there is motion detected in front of it. And we can't forget about the infrared night vision. You have the option to get notified every time the feeder dispenses food, every time it thinks a pet is approaching to eat. It will even notify you if it loses internet connection or if the power goes out and it goes to battery backup. All of these notifications can also be found underneath the feed record under the video. As you can see, the most common notification is your pet is approaching to eat. I eventually turned off the pet eating alert, and now I only get notifications when the food is dispensed. If you turn off the pet eating alert, the camera will still record when it thinks a pet is at the feeder. To access the footage, you select playback at the bottom of the screen. Here you have access to all the video that's saved on the micro SD card. You can take a short video, take a screenshot, or record a longer portion of the video. All of this goes to the app's media gallery. Well, that's going to do it for my review and demo. Hopefully you found this information useful. Overall, I'm very happy with the feeder so far. If I have any issues with this product in the future, I'll upload a new video and I'll update the description of this video. And stay tuned for future reviews and product demos because I plan to do a lot more of them. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll catch you next time.